Zimbabwe is doing something no one saw coming. A move so unexpected, it's turned heads from Harare to Washington. Yep, the country just made its first ever compensation payments to white farmers, over 2 decades after their land was seized. And trust me, this story is way deeper than just a payout. Let's rewind a bit. It's the early 2000s. Zimbabwe's government, under Robert Mugabe, launches one of the most controversial land reforms in modern history. Thousands of white farmers were kicked off their land, sometimes violently, as the state sought to correct what it called colonial-era injustices. Land that had once been taken from black Zimbabweans during colonial rule was being handed back. But the economic fallout? Brutal. Diplomatic ties? Shattered. Western countries imposed sanctions, the economy tanked, and Zimbabwe was frozen out of the global financial system. Fast forward to now, in 2025, and something has shifted. For the first time, the Zimbabwean government has actually started to pay. A modest $3 million in cash has just been handed over to 378 farmers. Not a huge amount, sure, but it's the first real step since a $3.5 billion compensation deal was signed in 2020. And before you ask, no, they're not paying for the land itself. The government still insists that land belongs to the people. What they're covering is improvements, buildings, irrigation systems, infrastructure. Basically, what was added on the land. But here's where things get messy. That $3 million? It's just 1% of the approved amount. The rest? The farmers are being handed dollar-denominated bonds, some stretching over 10 years. And not everyone's buying it. A major group representing these farmers says, no thanks. They call the offer tokenism. Many of the ex-farmers are now in their 70s and 80s, they don't have 10 years to wait for a bond to mature. They need actual cash, now. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Mthuli Njubi is saying this is part of a bigger plan to rebuild Zimbabwe's reputation and finally clear its massive $21 billion debt. The country's been out of the global money game since 1999. So this move? It's not just about justice, it's about survival. The story's even more layered when you realize only about 15 to 17% of the affected farmers have actually agreed to this deal. The rest? They're holding onto their title deeds, waiting for something better, or maybe just something fair. Some say this is a turning point for Zimbabwe, a long overdue step toward healing and reintegrating with the world. Others see it as too little, too late. Either way, this is a major moment in African history, where past pain, present politics, and future hope are all colliding in one unexpected move. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth global stories, and drop a comment. Do you think Zimbabwe is doing enough, or is this just political theater? Thanks for watching.